I just knew enough to get myself in the door. You know, it was the days when things were changing from being essentially a paper-based system to an automated system. Everything was going onto computers. And I just knew enough about computers to more or less get myself in the door. I worked with Chester Miller until about 1989. Ultimately, started to fund a variety of companies. You know, my career more or less took a different direction at that point. You know, those that really understood how it worked and had a good eye for you know, for spotting talented people, talented geologists, talented engineers, they tended to do well because they backed the right people. It was just having the philosophy that if you're not taking a certain portion of your capital every year and allocating to exploration, you're not giving yourself a chance to discover anything new. I would say since Alamos has been established, we've been able to finance much more exploration because we've been able to generate that cash flow from operations and then allocate that capital into funding exploration. I've financed the drilling for quite a number of projects over the years, spent hundreds of millions of dollars on exploration by now. Initially started out when I was only 23 at the time, and I think when you take your first job at 23, it's not necessarily something you consider as a career move, but I fell in love with the business, frankly, and here I am 30 odd years later, and I'm still in the mining industry.